Right, I think we've got a couple in. So I'm going to now switch over to Matchel. Oh, 9-5, thank you so much. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you for following. Oh, lovely. Thank you. That's brilliant. And Arcrat. Oh, hello. Oh gosh. Thank you, everyone. Well, I'm just about to do the introduction, so I might as well start here because that was lovely. Lovely moment to start on. So hello, this is I'm Rocky Dennis, and I'm going to be playing the visual novel horror game We Know the Devil. And I want to say up front, I have tried to look up content warnings for this. I have not played this game myself, which is unusual. I usually play games that I have myself played, but this one I haven't. So I have looked up some content warnings for this game, and I can't guarantee that these are thorough, but before we start, I want to say that We Know the Devil deals with themes of isolation and alienation of queer youth in a religious rural setting, abstract psychological horror, and possibly alarming music. Now, I don't think I've tried to look into this as much as I can. I don't think that there are any jump scares in this game. So I think if jump scares is the thing that you're worried about, then I don't think you have to worry. Oh yeah, do you want to stay for the whole thing? That's totally fine. That is totally fine, Nive. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to switch over to the actual game now, so you can see the title screen. So basically what I want to do with this game is, this game has got 4 endings. If howlongtobeat.com is to be believed, one playthrough is about 45 minutes long. So what I want to do is I want to play through this game twice. The first time I'm just going to play it as normal, as a complete newcomer, and make the choices that are just come naturally to me and to the chat. And then the second time I have written down a list of choices to get what is referred to as the golden ending, because I want to see one of the standard endings and I want to see the golden ending. I don't think I'll be able to get the golden ending accidentally, because it seems like it's quite specific what you need to do. But I do want to see both of these because I think that they contrast each other in an interesting way with the themes of this game, which again is about alienation and isolation in a very religious rural setting. So please be wary of that if you're going to continue watching. But I think with that said, I believe we should be ready to actually get started with this. So let's start a new game. And as always, please let me know about sound as well, if I sound okay with the with the game's music and sound effects. We're drenched in sunscreen and bug spray and incense. We feel gross, look gross, smell gross. We're sunburned and bug bitten, and behind us is the devil, every annoyance of summer nipping at our heels. Being in the Summer Scouts sucks incredibly. The cabins are stuffy, the beds are gross, the food is grosser. The counselors only sing about Jesus, and they won't let us have a transformation sequence. We can't wait until a week from now when the 3 of us are home in our beds. We won't have to think about what we do or don't deserve, and we can leave cleaning up the devil to someone else. Alright, so there's our first character, Jupiter. Ow! Ow. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh, totally. Totally fine. Ow. Are you sure? It looks so bad. Nah, it's nothing. It's okay. It literally looks like it fucking killed you. I totally promise I'm still alive. Okay. Don't fall asleep with a concussion. If you do, I'm calling 911. Haha, I won't. By the way, it's totally fine to fall asleep if you have a concussion. That is a myth, just for future reference. Do, please, take me with you. Laughing off a head injury isn't all that Jupiter is good at. She has the best grades in school, and coaches make her a starter on whatever team has the most pressing need for someone who can do sports. She's a perfect role model. Oh god. Sorry, my screen died. She's a perfect role model, except for how she always misses the winning goal and she always blanks in the last question. She leads when no one else wants to, which is always. Jupiter clutches her head. It hurts a lot. She thinks about hands gently pressing into her temples. It's a relaxing thought, until she feels the texture of fingers on her scalp. Jupiter snaps a hair tie against her wrist. Are we late already? I think we left pretty early. We've been walking for a long time now. I don't think so. Maybe? Not that long. Well, not too terribly long. I guess it's been kind of a while. We're not late already, are we? Absolutely. It's 6:06. Why? Oh no. Told you so. Idiot heart jerk face. Ugh, how much longer are you in Summer Scouts for? Resting witch face. Another week. Fuck my life. This is the worst. I will pray everyone dies. Stop giving me false hope. We're close. I'm pretty sure. We have to be. It's fine as long as we're not the last one there, right? It is utterly assured that they are already there because they did not have to do any of the complete bullshit we just did. I am genuinely sorry for my horrible life. Happy hunting, LMAO. Fuck you. Neptune didn't tell us because she was too busy talking with her friends and doesn't care how much trouble we get into. Or maybe she didn't want us to worry for as long as we didn't have to worry. Neptune is very kind, or possibly super mean and hates us, but that's okay, she's really funny. Neptune looks in no way like she's supposed to be here, but that's why she's here, of course. For a moment she's about to say something, but it catches in her throat and she coughs instead. Yeah, the music is a bit creepy. Do let me know if I can bring it down a little bit, so you're not too overwhelmed. Oh, over here. Where? See that light? I don't see anything. It's right there? It's over here. And there's the bonfire. We're not too late, right? Haha, Group West's finally here. Kinda early for you guys, huh? I didn't hear y'all swearing, did I? No, sir. No, sir. Nah. Haha, sure you weren't. We promise. Oh, I believe you. I don't know about the rest, though. Venus smiles in that way that makes everyone there want to punch him a little, but that's all it takes for him to forget that we were there. We were even late. Venus can smile and laugh nervously for anything, and the rest of us are invisible for as long as we can endure this second-hand embarrassment. Sit down, everyone. The bonfire captain throws more incense on the fire. The sticky, sickly sweet smell is the worst thing about camp. It's a terrible blend. Termite-eaten wood from abandoned churches, dry daylilies from the sides of country roads, singed wire from burned-out radios, dubious apologies, ashes of monsters of the week. Gross. Venus sits with his legs crossed, taking up as little space as he can, which is, at most, not very much. Neptune remains mercilessly fashionable, watching the other groups like they're the entertainment. Jupiter pulls her legs up and rests her chin on her knees. She's bad at posture, but she's good at being comfortable. She likes the security of holding her whole body. It's a perfect balance of usefulness and liability to the young, for which the Summer Scouts are the most perfect solution. Everyone having a good time? No one is, or has much enthusiasm to fake it. I said, is everyone having a good time? But the captain can be motivating. I said, is everyone having a good time? And doesn't quit until everyone's at least put effort into faking it. Yay. Yes? Yeah. This is bullshit. That's more like it. Still a little quiet in the west. Fuck him. Shh. The bonfire captain picks up his guitar. Neptune doesn't even try to hide her look of pure offense. None of the councillors like to talk as much as he does. He must feel like he needs to give the sermons since he is in charge, but we know the councillors wish they were somewhere else as much as we do. You know, I wasn't the most popular when I was a kid. I got in my share of fights, but I had a couple of guys I was best friends with, and we stuck up for each other. Whenever my parents asked if I wanted to bring on one of my friends somewhere, I'd say I want to bring both of them. I thought I was doing this great thing, not holding one of my friends over the other, but secretly I thought one of them was kind of annoying. And he kind of was. He whined and wouldn't go along for sometimes. I felt pretty bad about that, so I tried to be an even better friend to make up for it. Bye, Knive. Thank you so much for coming in. That's alright. Please play the game and enjoy it. I thought if I could work even harder, I'd be able to make up for him. But actually, I wasn't helping him at all. You wouldn't afford it, I wouldn't afford it, but in the end, he was the one that got in deep, deep trouble. I probably could have stopped it if I told him to cut it out and man up instead of basically doing the opposite. Some friendships you can keep up, the rest you gotta leave up to God. Oh, thank you for lurking. Thank you, Arcrat. Very nice of you. Oh, Jesus, how long will this go on? There's no mercy in this world. Think we're going to the cabin tonight? I don't know. Probably not. Good one, Jupiter, but there is no mercy in this world. It's our last week at camp and they haven't sent us there yet. And that loser has it in it for us so bad. Maybe we won't have to go. I'm feeling optimistic this time. Why? Yeah, why? Because... No, seriously, why? Why would you ever think that? Hey there, Group West. Feel like meeting the devil tonight? Damn it. Oh no. Told you. Don't worry, guys. I hear hardly anyone ever dies. Alright. We're gonna meet the devil. He was pretty mad, huh? He's just an upset puppy. He'd have been less mad if I hadn't been texting the whole time he was yelling at us. The captain will live. I thought he was gonna knock it out of your hand for a minute. Ha! God, I wish he would have. Hey Venus, you got it? Venus? Venus! What? Don't zone out. Do you want to die? Sorry, I thought I saw something. This diode shattered. Can you pass me a new one? Jupiter climbs up the pole to pass a new crystal to Venus. Neptune keeps watch, but actually she's mad because fixing the sirens is stupid and menial, and there's no reason they should have to do it. Neptune refuses to participate unless we're cutting corners. Here, Venus. Oh no. What? Oh, look who it is. Group South. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Hey, so I'm pretty sure, yeah. Oh! Rurik, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started with We Know the Devil. Which I should mention if you're new. I'll pop in there real quick that this does feature some themes of alienation and isolation in a religious community, primarily aimed at queer teens. So if that is something that could potentially upset you or trigger you, then please be wary. Don't want anyone to be negatively affected by watching the stream. Hey. Group South doesn't really look the same, but we can't remember their names or tell the difference between them. Which is super mean of us. No wonder they hate our guts. You guys got the lake sirens. We got the forest sirens. You guys got the lake sirens. You check your own sirens. You guys got the lake sirens. You should leave. The bonfire captain told us these ones, guys. Yeah? Yeah, why are you lying to our faces? Do we look completely stupid? Yeah. That's what he said. Venus must have heard wrong. That's what he said. He said Venus would screw it up again. That's what he said. Venus sucks and should go home immediately. Group South does everything perfectly and is the fucking worst. The best kids in a camp for bad kids are absolutely certainly to be the fucking worst. Right, so this is basically the gameplay. You make choices about which characters you want to couple together for different tasks. So at this point we can choose which pairing we want to go with. I'm just gonna make sure, because I've got a, like I was saying the first time, I'm going to be doing this just me, just making my own choices, and I'll ask you as well, but I figured I wanted to do one where I'm just not thinking about getting the good ending. So we can decide to have is this Venus and Neptune or Venus and Jupiter? So which one do you think? Should we do? I'm gonna say let's go with let's do Venus and Neptune on this first one. Oh no, sorry, Jupiter. I meant Jupiter, sorry. Come on, let's go. Okay. Stay, where are you going? Stay, the bonfire captain said. Stay. Come on, guys. Why are you all such idiots? Why do you think we're going to be as stupid as you are and believe the stupid things you're saying? Why are you unable to follow basic instructions or hear things that people say? Group South turns around. Hey Neptune. Hey Neptune. Hey Neptune. You're exactly as ugly as each other. It's scarily accurate. How long do you have to practice to coordinate that? I'm truly in awe that it's possible for you all to have done this every single day for a month. I was so sure one day you were going to slip up and one of you would be accidentally identifiable, but consider me defeated. As expected of our top group this year though. I thought that I was underestimating, but I'm so deeply ashamed of myself for doubting you, for even... Neptune dies out by the time we reach the next siren. She'll be okay. Yeah. Maybe we should go check though. It's fine. We get to the siren and we do the thing. Jupiter pushes up Venus and he climbs up to get the switch at the top. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm really sorry. I know. I really don't like them. They're kind of fuckers. They're very popular though. You think so? Man, I don't like them. Does anyone really like them? No, not really. Not even the captain likes them. They like you though, don't they? Yes. I don't know. Actually, I don't think they do. Sometimes they're a little bit funny, but I don't actually like their humor too much. It sounds weird, but I kind of hang out with them, so they'll leave me alone. Maybe that doesn't make sense? No, it kind of doesn't. Jeez, I kind of knew you'd say that. You know how sometimes kids bully each other because they don't know how to say they like someone? Yeah, a little. I always thought that maybe they also had to hate you a little to do that, though. See, you get it. But I wish they'd leave me alone. Or I guess meant more like, that sucks. And I wish we didn't have to, or I could talk to them and they wouldn't hate me. Well, if it makes you feel any better, it's really not working out for me either. It doesn't. Well, it does a little. So, basically, we're going to be faced with a couple of these choices about which two characters to split off with. throughout the game, and that's going to be how the story branches. So we've had the first choice, and we left Neptune alone in that first one. The road there is through the woods, but not far. We just follow the sirens to where they're covered in vines and their lights don't work so well anymore. It's fine. It's fine. We still can't quite believe it's a house humans are supposed to spend the night in. It has electricity, unbelievably, and also illegally, because it could likely burn it down and kill everyone. What is it? I'm trying to think of something positive to say, but, I can't. It's a work of actual art. I'm truly impressed. In all kinds of ways. Seriously, I'm in awe. No ordinary idiot built this cabin. An ordinary idiot would have given up long before this. It takes a truly extraordinary idiot to keep at something he has no idea how to do. I pray we never have to meet him. What? I was just thinking. It's like guaranteed the captain built it, right? If you tell a joke with a face that straight, someone impressionable like Venus is going to believe you and be terrified for the rest of their life. I'm totally serious. Can you imagine how proud the captain would be of himself? He'd never think he was doing a single thing wrong, right? There's like half a dozen horrifying checks here. He must have had so much fun. God, hold me please. You chilled me to the depths of my soul. Jupiter snaps her hair tie against her wrist. There's something wrong with the lock. Is it broken? I don't hear any static. It really is broken. Is that a Silent Hill reference I spot? Broken locks and static. That's so dangerous. No one would leave it unlocked like that, would they? No, they wouldn't. They could have broken in and not told anyone. That would be just like Group East. I think Group South was there last. Or them, or anyone. They're all jerks who'd rather let the next group take the fall than fix it. So what does it matter which one it was? The crystal and whisker look fine. It looks like someone tried to tape it together, but it must have come loose. It could have already been like this, but this kind of charm doesn't break that easily, I don't think. You just need to make sure that the wire is securely touching the galena. Galena? I never said that word out loud before. Jupiter relaxes slightly. She's more worried about the devil than any of us, but all of us are worried. Though, not that worried. Humans are much more likely to kill you than the devil is, statistically. Right, so we can pair off Venus and Jupiter again, or we can go with Jupiter and Neptune. Let's... If the chat has an opinion on this, I'll give you a couple of seconds, or I will choose one myself. No clue, no idea. Well, I like Venus, so I'm gonna carry on with Venus, I think, for this one. Actually, no, let's do this one. I'm very changeable. I guess I'll come. Venus, plug your phone in. Oh, cool. I mean, if you're that insistent, I don't want to look like a jerk by saying no. Haha, rad. Are you going? Are you good, Venus? Yeah, I'll unpack. Holler if you need anything. I like this aesthetic, by the way, of having these photos. There's a kind of like a little bit like elegiac type photos, and contrasting that with the sort of pencil drawn look of the character portraits. It's a very nice little touch. It creates a cool atmosphere. Anyway, this place looks like it was a greenhouse once, but at some point it was filled with furniture, like someone tried to live here and gave up, or died because it was a fucking greenhouse. There's a bed that is probably very nice, but now it's growing poppies, and blue mushrooms are growing out of a lampshade by the nightstand, so we suppose the shack is now a greenhouse again. Neptune searches a beautiful, enormous dresser nurturing an ivy with white bell-shaped flowers, while Jupiter brushes leaves away to open the doors of a tasteful kitchen cabinet. There's a new kind of lily in each shelf. This place is honestly the weirdest. Really? Here, come look. Oh wow. I'm revising my opinion. Maybe the captain is a true genius. Do you think he did this? I hope not. Then I'd have to like him. Huh. Oh here, you should see this one. The wood is warped or rotting, which we knew before she put her weight on it, but didn't know well enough because the door and then half the cabinet and then the whole cabinet slough away. We pull each other out of the way. The collapse of the cabinet sounds like the wet wood yawning and screaming for a full minute. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Okay. I'm fine. I was just... For a moment it was the funniest thing in the entire world. I mean, of course, right? I just walk in here and without even trying instantly cause the biggest possible disaster to happen. It was so pretty too. And now it's just impossible to put back together ever. Maybe I'm a genius at getting things wrong too. Haha. It is absolutely gone forever, Jupiter. I know, but I should have... Jupiter, I promise on a stack of Bibles it's not your fault, and I will slap your face if you say it was. I will punch you in the face for every word you say. I am so for real. Ah, thank you. I wasn't really going to, I promise. Neptune takes her hands off Jupiter's shoulders. We look around. Jupiter snaps her hairband against her wrist. But for a moment, after it feels like we're holding each other, we can feel the hands, like they're right there in the air. Good. I mean, like, aren't you doing fine? Aren't you trying harder than literally everyone else here? You're so chill about everyone's bullshit, it makes me so mad, and then you won't extend even the slightest of that chill to yourself, and that makes me even so madder. Can you just be a little less good? I promise. I promise to try at least. Well, sort of. God. 9 PM. We're supposed to sleep in shifts, but no one actually told us how we're supposed to do that. Who can fall asleep in an instant and wake up in an instant, on demand? Not us. Jupiter is bad at waking up, and Venus is bad at falling asleep, and Neptune is fantastic at both, on no schedule but her own. One way or the other, sleeping sounds like too much work, so we're not going to do it. If we had one more, we could play... Oh, God, Euchre? I don't know how to say that. I'm going to say Euchre. Is there anything fun to play with 3 people? No. There's lots of things. Maybe... Let's not, though. I miss Euchre. Surely there has to be something better we can do with our lives. I'm very upset at you both. What are the things normal kids are supposed to do in this sort of situation? Like... Truth or Dare or something? That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. That's a great idea. I guess it's an okay idea. But it's not terrible. Great, everyone agrees it was a wonderful idea. Neptune, you go first. Why? Because seniority. I'm the oldest, though? Then because for some other reason. Fine. So, how do you play Truth or Dare? Oh my god, are you for real? You alternate Truth or Dare and you go around in a circle and whoever... I need to save you two from yourselves. Oh, that sounded fine to me. No. Everyone shut up and listen to me. If I go first, like you just said, I ask you truth or dare, and then you pick one, and then I think of something horrible. Okay? Cannot believe either of you. Oh, wait, then... It's too late, you already said I could go first. Own it. Okay, okay. Right. Time to choose. Let's, I'll do Jupiter and Neptune again. Fine, you then. Truth. Who do you like? You didn't hold back at all. There's no mercy in truth or dare, Jupiter. Ah, well, I don't really... I absolutely will know if you're lying. Don't dare. Okay, I will know. Jupiter snaps her hair tie against her wrist. Well, then you already know... Just kidding, that's a dumb question. Oh, that's fine. It'd be so boring anyway. It's not like I can actually imagine you fawning over some dude. Haha, what's that supposed to mean? You just aren't the sort of person who'd chase after someone. Like, you wouldn't let them think they were worth that kind of effort if they didn't deserve it, or let them think that they were better than you if they weren't. And who is anyway? No one's that cool. Thanks? I think that was a compliment? Though probably no one is ever going to want to date me. Do you want anyone to date you? Is that your truth or dare question? Damn it, you're too sharp. Neptune, you're the sort of person who'd wish for infinite wishes first thing just in case it worked, right? Hey, whose turn is it, huh? Aw. But I wouldn't have had an interesting answer either. I would have just said I'd only want to date someone if someone wanted to date me. You're doing it again. What? You're... Never mind, you win. Venus, you should pay attention. This is how you get out of playing stupid games. Okay. So whose turn is it? Oh, no you don't. I told you that wasn't a question. You just went and answered it on your own. Fine, you got me. No excuses. I guess that's fair. Of course it's fair. If there's no answer, it doesn't count. Okay then, here it is. Ready? Totally. Truth. Who does Venus have a crush on? Wait, what if I get this wrong? Then you're in trouble. Still? That's not fair. Guess I need to get it right then. Oh, it's totally... you. Not. Absolutely not. Illegal. Oh, why not? It's cute. He has good taste. Boo. No. Awful. Absolutely rejected. You're not funny at all. Alright. Didn't... went? Certainly went. It always seems like the sun will never set until we look up and find it already has. The sirens buzz a little louder now. They always buzz louder at night. Devil is weak and humans are strong, and that is the way it has always been. Even a kid can't kill the devil. Even a kid can kill the devil. All she has to do is try. I'm bored. We should make the rounds, maybe? We should do something else. We should make the rounds. Or we could do something else. Come on, we have to. It might be nothing, but if we don't check, we'll get in trouble. Or die, you know. Jupiter pulled herself up by her radio. It's long and thin and delicate, but then there's that awful weight at the end. Let's all go. Bring your radios. And leave everything else? Yeah, why not? It's not like anyone's gonna steal it. What if it comes by when we're gone? That's true. Oh, who cares? The captain. A lot, probably. Ugh. I know. But it's not good for one of us to be alone. That's why there shouldn't be three of us in the first place. This is such a joke. It makes sense for two people to go out and one to stay here. Ugh, yeah, fine. Yeah, we should do something else actually. Truth or dare again? Oh, come on, after all that, you already convinced me. No, so there isn't really much lore in this game. So basically, I think the point of this game is the devil is very real and the devil lives in these woods. And basically, at this summer camp, all the kids have to take turns to basically watch out for the devil. And it's not entirely clear, like all of this is, I think, supposedly meant to be a little bit vague. But I think maybe we're gonna find out more about that as it goes. But I think it is playing it, although the story obviously has a lot of allegorical value. In the story, diegetically, the devil is absolutely real. So yes, that is what we're doing. We're literally keeping watch for the devil. Yeah, they don't seem very bothered by it, but like I was saying, the devil isn't very strong. It says even a kid can kill the devil. The sirens are louder tonight. I can definitely hear something. No, forget it. I don't want to. Let's just not. He's never gonna know. And tonight's just gonna turn out to be another night where nothing happens, right? I don't want to. Let's just stay here. That's what I was saying. What if the captain comes to check on us? Nah, he's going home with his girlfriend or whatever she is tonight. Responsible. Irresponsible. Gross. Whatever. It's so him. He's not gonna bother us, and even if he did, we could say we were totally just about to, or we already did, and how is he gonna know? Cool. Good. Jupiter sits down and gently leans the radio against the wall. It's an easy and correct choice to make. It would have been nice to go together, but we can't. We should do the irresponsible thing and stay in the sleeping bags and pass our clothes until we're happy. Ah, here come the sirens. No, ow, they're so loud. God, why won't they shut up? But God has spoken on that unmistakable frequency. Two of us have to go, one has to stay. Ooh. Getting a bit creepy now, isn't it? I'm bringing the sound down a tiny bit. So yeah, we can again pick any pairing. Let's go. I'll stay. Are you sure? Going out right now sounds like the fucking worst. Are you kidding? I'll mark the outside of the house with my radio. And no one who's not us will be able to get in. Okay, if you're sure. I know you'll miss me, but you'll be fine without me. I promise. The woods are gross. Bye. We leave Neptune making marks on the outside of the house, precisely, with her radio. She's good at everything, but no one but us believes it. And that's just how she likes it. Under the buzz of the insects, the woods are full of the low static of sleeping sirens. They hate him, but the devil flocks to them like a moth to the flame. I hope she's okay. I'm sure she's fine. Are you really worried? A little. Why? Isn't she mean to you? A little. Isn't she mean to you? A little. My mom says that anyone who's mean has been hurt. Which is everyone, so I guess it's kind of a stupid thing to say. My mom is weird like that. My mom would never say something like that. She'd say, no one will respect you if you don't have any manners, or choose your words for others carefully, even if they don't do the same for you. That's good advice. Kinda. Right? She doesn't believe thinking things out is something you can teach. To her is you get it or you don't. And until then you just shut up and do the right thing instead of looking like an idiot. I'm too slow for her, like my dad. Must be nice to be smart and get things quickly. Must be such a good feeling. Get things right and not have to screw up, not just pretending you understand. You get diodes pretty well. But Neptune knows what everyone means right away. I can't tell when anyone is lying, so I just believe everything on purpose, I guess. When I was fixing the radio in the dining hall, group staff told me a rusty nail would work just as well as a galena, and I went along with it. Even though it definitely doesn't work as well and cuts the range down too far, they wanted me to screw up like I know that. But if I pointed it out, they'd just get madder and say whatever and not stop until I'd say they were right and believed it too, so I just believed them anyway. I got in so much trouble. I don't know why I felt so much easier. I could have explained it. But when I thought about how much trouble I'd get in, it's way easier. I do it all the time. Really? I don't know how to not. Maybe Neptune really does know best. Yeah, this game is hitting some buttons. It sure is. You can barely hear the sirens anymore, guys. It's fine. Sit still, you're making me crazy. I'm still a little worried. It's always like this. The devil always shows up when you least expect it. You two are unbearable. All we literally have to do is chill. You can do that, right? Right? Ugh, I can try. Well, not really. God. I should have known. You were both impossible. I'm so glad I brought this. Oh my god. The bottle is half drunk and sticky and smells of paint thinner, sugar and artificial flavouring, and that is exactly what it is, along with some additives that will shave years off our lives. No need to praise me too much. You can thank me by drinking this until you're no longer anxious and annoying. I'm illegal. That's fine, because either way I'm gonna drink it until I don't care how anxious and annoying either of you are. How did you even get that? I traded this fine bottle of Pernicus Rogue for 20 bucks and my free ugliest shades of nail polish. Aren't I generous? I haven't ever had alcohol before. Oh god, it hurts just to smell. Are you sure this is something people can drink? Impossible, the both of you, I swear to god. Sorry it's not an Italian red, my darling princesses. I also don't have any martini glasses or umbrellas either, but I promise you, adults are lying as souls about alcohol and all this shit is sanely awful. What you should be saying is, Neptune, thank you so much for getting some of the chaser already in it, you perfect darling. You're saving us the embarrassment of throwing up after our first shot, and you ask for nothing in return but us to shut the fuck up. You're an angel who doesn't deserve any of this. Well, it could have been like drugstore nail polish. You can get that pretty cheap. But yeah, 20 bucks is a lot. It's not a good deal. Sorry, thank you. Neptune, thank you so much for... Don't get smart with me. I only have 2 shot glasses, so who's going with me? Who is going with her indeed? I kind of want to see Venus drink, honestly. Venus, you go. Me? No, I really shouldn't. Thank you for offering, but I'm... Venus, you are drinking with us. But we'll get in trouble, and it's not allowed, and it's illegal. I think you're having a problem understanding the situation here, Venus. Just by being in the same room with this bottle, you're already an accomplice. You'll be held just as responsible if we're found out. They won't care at all if you didn't drink. You're already guilty, sweetie. So how about you just give in and drink? Well, Besides, Jupiter thinks this is gonna kill us, so please prove it won't. This is an important service you're doing. No promises that I'll live. I won't let you if you don't. Cheers. Oh, this is bad. Oh, come on, can't you at least... put on a good face, buh. Thanks everyone, all my doubts are cleared. I feel like my stomach is trying to punch me in the face. Be tougher, please. No, I refuse utterly. Haha, what are you, drunk? Lies. Venus, you are absolutely teetotally drunk. This is historic. I'm not at all. I'll take another shot and prove it. Somehow, you're completely on. God, it actually worse. I feel nothing. I'm a wall. How does anyone live long enough to get used to this? It's crazy. I can't believe you at all. You were so scandalized a minute ago, and yet you're literally the drunkest person in the whole universe right now. You're a jerk, Neptune. You know what your problem is? Haha, you gonna tell me? Oh, please do, Venus. I'm so ready. Your problem is that you hate yourself. Duh, Venus. Everyone feels like that. You're gonna have to do way better. No, true. There was something about how, like, you treat hating yourself like a competition. I totally had it. Sure you did, hun. Drink up. Jesus, this is awful. Think I'm warming up to it? I'm lying. It feels like death. But, like, nice and sugary. I don't care about anything, and it's great. You know what your problem is? It's that you... it's that you... you... oh god. Help. I can't... oh no. Oh no no no. What? Bath. Room. I'm gonna throw. I got you, I promise. Jupiter, come help. No, just help me. Okay, okay. This is so awful, help me, why won't it stop? It'll be okay, I don't think we drank that much. It's not the... oh god. Oh no. Go away, Venus, go away. No, you have to... oh, Neptune, what? I said go away. Neptune, what's going on? I said it's fine. It's a lot worse than you said. It's still fine, I promise, I swear. Venus, I promise I'm not lying about this one. I promise. It'll be better tomorrow, okay? We just have to get through it. Please, just... don't tell Jupiter. Okay? I won't tell her. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's okay. Venus, your problem is that you're very nice. But you want something. And you think being nice is gonna give it to you. But it never will. And until you figure out what it is you want, every kindness of yours will be full of that want. Like mine is. Your problem, Neptune, is you think being mean is more honest. But you're just as bad as Jupiter. And me. We're bad kids, aren't we? Hope no one finds out. Me neither. Heading off, unfortunately, but this has been interesting to see. Thank you so much, Arcrat. Please go follow Arcrat, who does great, wonderful little story streams. Thank you so much. Hugely appreciating that. You sure you're okay, Neptune? Fuck off, please. We're finishing this goddamn bottle and nothing will stop me. Am I drunk? Am I still drunk? This is hard. I don't get it. How are you supposed to tell? This bottle is almost empty and you two are babies, and that is 100% objective measurement. We are. That thing. Drunk. Excellent work. 10 points to Hufflepuff. Wait, stop immediately and say that again. I mean, Venus is drunk and also hearing things. I totally wanted Hufflepuff, but the quiz put me in Slytherin. Are you serious? Same. Oh my god, really? But wait, I see it. You're just like, what's her name? You know, Nymphomania something? The one with the cool hair and intense expression and the kinda gay? Exactly. Wait. It was Nymphadora. Oh my god, she hates that. That she goes by her last name. And how the hell are you still sober enough to be able to pronounce and remember it? I'm not drunk. Ha ha. Venus. Come here. Okay. Whisper. I don't know. Do it. Okay, sorry Jupiter, but Venus says I'm supposed to hold you down until you drink. I'll drink it. What boo ruined you both for no fun? Ugh. Oh my god. Are you drunk? Is it finally possible? I need a second. We did it, Venus. Thank you for your support. That's the power of teamwork and good finding. 10 billion points to us. Good job, you win, you two. What are we playing next? What are we playing next? What a good question. We already did Truth or Dare, I guess, but there's probably something more awful and worse, right? Oh, like 7 Minutes in Heaven? Oh my god, perfect. That's the worst, dumbest idea. Yes. No, wait, that's not... I'll win. You can't win it, though? Haha, god, let's. Bravery is for that other house. I declared my turn. Yeah, so the Harry Potter reference there is because this game was released in 2016, I believe. So we weren't at that point sure that a certain author was Garbo. Hence why it's in here. Too cool to read Harry Potter, yeah, fuck that shit. Right. Time for this again. Let's go Jupiter, Neptune. Where are you? Oops, I think this is a broom. Wow, how dare you confuse me with a broom. Oh no. Just kidding, I'm here. Oh, I see. Or I feel, I guess. I can't see. We're close. Yeah. So? Neptune. Shh. No, Here. Ah. Oh. Wow. It's not real if we don't say it out loud, right? That's right, no one can prove it. No one except us. It's your word against mine. A double lock, so it never happened unless we both say it did. Neither of us is gonna be that stupid, right? Of course, we both know better. I'm kind of an idiot, though. You liar. You're much better at keeping yourself quiet. I never would have if I knew it might be stupid. If I knew you might be stupider than even me. Sorry. I'm just so things can't be taken back. There are things worse than saying it directly, you know? Like, this feels right. And I'm just so happy. Exactly, what are you thinking saying things like that? I'm not. I'm not saying them. There are things anyone could have said about anybody. They're just in the air. You mean so much to me. Anyone could have said that about anyone. Not that I'm saying it. You get it. The Midwest is great. All you have to do is to not say it out loud. It's like a spell. And you can be as obvious as you want about everything else. You can wait it out forever, as long as you don't say it. I hope I can. But even if I don't say it, I still feel it. Like a hand in the air, holding tight. It's okay. Is it? I said it's okay, so it's okay. Stop talking. Stop talking forever. I'm drunk. You're drunk. Can't see anything. Double lock. Nothing is happening. Your hands, either way, are nice. You're right. This is nothing. Ah. And so is this. Oh. This too. You get it. Oh, exactly. Just nothing. Like that hand in the air, you might think you're feeling it, but it's nothing. It's nothing. "1 a.m. Sirens are still going a little. Does it sound worse to you? You're imagining the room fills up with static from our radios, and there's another sound mixed in with the static, but none of us can tell what it is, whether it's music or talking or some sort of sound in between. The house radio. Is it the captain? Or Group South? Is it God? It's not the devil. Why aren't the sirens going off? What's wrong with it? I can't tell. I think the signal is too weak. Let's boost it. Venus wraps his radio around the house radio, and Neptune plunges her into the wood. Jupiter lights the coil of incense nestled in the middle of her speaker. It turns red for a moment. I don't think anyone's signaling. West, Group West. This is Group West. Who's calling me? Even the devil can use radio, you know. The devil could do whatever, and if you worry about every little thing, there's just another way he can get you. Don't you read Lewis? We're the only ones out here. There's no one else to come after. I don't hear anyone. What should we do? We could ask God? Ugh. That sounds kinda... No, I promise it's easy. We just need some extra wire. We just have to open up the radio box and... Okay, as long as you do all the work, I'm fine with it. Someone should go get wire. Venus can stay here and tinker, and one of us should spot for him. Ugh, I don't want to go back to the shacks. Rock, paper, scissors? Sure. Right, so Venus pairing up with someone. How about we pair up with... Who do we pair up with? That is a question. Let's pair up with... Let's pair up with Neptune on this one. I guess I'm going. Scream if something horrible happens. Do the same, please, as loud as possible. Ah, like that? The worst. Try harder, or I won't save you next time. Huh, see you guys later. She's okay, I guess. Does that mean you like her? Just work on a radio. Oh, is that a no? Are you trolling me on literal purpose? A little. Wow, Venus, I'm almost impressed. You are, deep down, kind of a little shit. I didn't mean it in a mean way. I wasn't teasing. There's so much worse, Venus. I guess I just don't get it. I don't like being mean, and I don't want to be mean, so I'll really try not to be mean. I just don't get any of the just kidding, because it's not just kidding. It's just mean. Does it really not bother you when everyone is mean to you? No. I couldn't care less. They're all just simply bad at it. What are they gonna make fun of me for? I dare you to answer that question. No, I wasn't gonna say anything. Seriously, you totally can though. I'm an evil, bad slut, right? I'm a bitch and a flirt. I'm a bitch because I let people know when they walk all over me. I'm a flirt because boys keep talking at me. And this is somehow my problem because they can't get over themselves and leave me alone. How's that fair? Why should I get hurt by that? It makes me so mad. Why would I be anything but mad about all this stupid, obnoxious bullshit? Oh. Get it? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I shouldn't get mad though. Like you're supposed to turn the other cheek. Ever think people you love to say that just love slapping people? Yeah. But you don't have to be like that, you know? You're the only boy here I can stand. So I guess keep doing whatever it is that lets you stay that way. Thanks. You too. Oh, sweet. Venus is so soft, it's unbelievable. Softies, squishy poo. It's done. Well, should we tune in on God? Whatever. We could also try calling the captain again. Yeah, we could. Just stop. I said I didn't care. Just go ahead. Calling will absolutely make everything worse. It always does. If there was any chance the devil wouldn't come, God would ruin it. But who cares? Of course the devil is coming tonight. So do it. We arrange our radius in a circle. We all hold on to a length of the copper wire. We feel like we're a part of a Christmas display. We pray. We don't really need to pray to it. Sorry, I'm just so used to it. I start hearing it in my head as soon as we start, every time. Right, it just pops into my head. Oh, same, it's fine, I'm just saying. We hold hands. We're looking for the signal. We can tell the difference between God and the devil. Finding God is pretty easy. He's 109.8 FM. Devil is never on the same frequency, but you'd sometimes hear a bit of him by accident when you're changing channels. By the time we find God, he's already talking. He never says for those just listening. He expects attentiveness. Shining as Lucifer, the morning star in the dawn, and symbolizing the arrogance of desiring a beauty that is not God's, Venus 523, that which appears to be within grasp and yet is ever. God sounds like every boy you're afraid of talking at once. Of the vanity to be seen and to see, the human eye sees clearly by the light of God, but the devil by his own light, and thus sees only his own truth. The meaning of the parable. What a waste of time. Shh, let's listen. Whatever. Each of you shall choose. It is certain that the devil is coming. Oh no. It is certain. I told you. It is absolutely certain the devil is already here. Parables 1:1. The devil is only the shadow of man cast from the light of God. The meaning of this parable is that there is no devil. The weather is scheduled for 100 with humidity tomorrow, and now for the news. Jupiter shuts off the radio. I don't want to do this. We should have called the captain. What would that have done, even? Something else? It's okay, it's not the end of the world. It's not like being the devil means you're gonna die. The devil just happens. Don't pity me. It will be the end of something. It's me. Don't pity me. Yes, we're learning a bit more about the God and the devil. Sorry, my fingers are a bit cold. We know the devil. The fireflies were out tonight. So many were afraid. We feel a little like we wish we could get away, just for a little while, to some place that's not this shack. If the devil wasn't here, then there's something that could happen. The only thing in the world we want to do. We need to go. It's too late. The devil's here, just like on the radio. This place is awful. It's just making everything worse. We should get out of here. We need to get out of here. Captain won't let us. Screw him. Why do we have to deal with this? Why is this our problem? It's stupid. This is on purpose. There is no reason to come out to these stupid woods. I can't believe I came here like we actually deserved it. What did they think was going to happen? Neptune. It'll be okay, okay? I think. Thanks. I tried, sort of. Haha, no, I actually... What was that? Out the window where Venus is pointing, there's a light like a flashlight, but it's not a flashlight. What is it? Jupiter goes to the window to see. And this time it's true. We can see it too. We know we should stay. We should just get it over with here, where it's easiest. It'll be better for him too, but... we should go. Seriously, God, yes. We shouldn't. I mean, isn't one of us supposed to stay here? There's a light inside now. It doesn't do anything, it just wanders. It passes over Neptune and she shivers. Screw this, no waiting. Now. And we run. First it's left, then it's right, then it's both behind and ahead of us. It's like running from every firefly, it's like running from streetlights, it's like running from the sun. And they want him so bad. Come on, we're almost there. You're okay, right? Right? Yeah. They hate streetlights, we should have run for the road. I know. I'm not mad, okay? But I was fucking right. So if we die, you're not allowed to be mad. Oh, that's fair. Jupiter trips. It's 100% her fault. She's not even upset. She holds Venus under her as she hits the dirt. Are you okay? Yeah. Jupiter leaps up and pulls Venus and crashes directly into the ground again. Her foot hurts so bad she almost screams. No, 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 no. You're okay, aren't you? Please don't be doing this stupid thing that is not happening and not real. Sorry, oh god, fuck. It's super bad. Neptune holds Jupiter's hand so tight. It's probably gonna be fine. Fuck you. Venus stands up. The lights flicker. Why? Why are you protecting me? Why won't you let me? Why can't you just let it have me? Why won't you go on without me? Why won't you? I don't want to be strong. I don't want to be this sort of person at all. The light's on the edge of my eyes. I want to see them so much. They're so horrible I can't look away. I want them within and without me, all through and about me. I want feathers in my lungs and eyes on my skin. I want my heart to see and my lungs to fly. I want to undo the division of day and night. I want to cast light over the city and shine shadows where the streetlights used to be. You're gonna say I shouldn't give up, and that there's hope, and that we can get through this. Please don't. That's not a lie, but... Venus, no, get a grip, stop. I promise I won't. It's nobody's fault but mine. Jupiter holds Neptune. For a second it looks like the light is lifting him up, like he's going up like Jeremiah. It's exactly what we imagined. We're so glad we're together now, but it still feels wrong. Stop for a second, let's figure it out, but we don't deserve to get out with no regrets. We're ready, and we can see the way out is right there, right through there. And it's 4 AM. I think we're getting into a summer that never ends is hell. Nothing could be worse than being hot and sticky and surrounded by people who vaguely hate you forever. A wet, timeless nightmare of cloudy light. Venus reaches out to us. She has eyes to fly with and wings to see, as terrible as an angel. Be afraid. That wing to see the truth, that eye to lay it bare. We feel the heat on our skin and recoil. It wants something from us. A lot of things. Maybe everything. The devil is lonely. We kicked out the devil and he must miss us. He keeps begging to be let back in. And Venus did. Every wish of the eyes belongs to it. Nothing can escape his light. But we do. We can't feel the beat of the wings and the light of the eyes. We can't be seen. We chose to cover our faces. And the devil only ever gets one moment. For revenge, for love, for please let me. There is nothing to fear when there is two against the devil. Neptune brings the water. The radio cackles and bubbles and foams at its sharpest edge. Jupiter brings the storm. The radio blares and shrieks and the weight of it shudders. The radius scream and crash against him, and the devil is destroyed. We're on the second highest branch, so we can see everyone, but no one can see us. Everyone else is climbing around the sirens, checking if they can get them any louder in the daylight. Good job, kiddo. Venus hangs from the highest branch he can. Steam peels off him. Nothing we can do about that, but let it blow in the wind. A little bit of the devil always gets away. Neptune crushes a leaf in her fingers. Jupiter holds her overhand, like we need to. How much longer do we have? Till it's all gone, probably. All day? If we're lucky. Good. Neptune checks her phone, but it's out of batteries. I'm so tired. Me too. Don't be tired. If I fall asleep, it's gonna stop me from falling. I don't know. I guess we're both gonna die. Heh. I promise I won't actually, though. Good. Otherwise I'll die, right? Right. Is your leg okay? Yeah. So don't let me fall either. Huh, okay. So say Venus falls, I'll catch him, and then you'll catch me. I'll totally try, but I think we'll definitely all die if that happens. In that case, you shouldn't then. I shouldn't, but I probably totally would. Wouldn't I be so cool, like a real hero? You totally would. It'd be funny. Not sweet at all. We lean on each other. And we wait. So, what happened there, as far as I can tell, is that Venus was possessed by the devil, and we beat the devil back. As we were saying, the devil is not very strong. So basically, the devil possessed Venus, and Jupiter and Neptune managed to beat the devil back. And at the end of it, they were basically hiding from the rest of the group. Venus, I believe the reading is that Venus is okay, but what happens? Basically, what happens, as far as I can tell, is that the character who you exclude the most often when you pair off two characters, the character that you exclude the most is the one that becomes vulnerable to be possessed by the devil. So what happened here was that Venus was the one that we left out of the most. So we beat the devil back, and then at the end of it, we had a stronger connection between Neptune and Jupiter. So, what happens? So basically, what happened if we had excluded Neptune? Then it would have been Neptune who would have transformed into another creature, and Jupiter the same, and those creatures would have reflected their anxieties and their fears. But you ask, what happens if you don't exclude anyone? Well, that is what we're gonna find out now. I am just making sure that I've definitely got the guide for getting that ending, because that is what I'm gonna do for this one. So I have written down. I'm gonna be writing down the turn of events, and then we're just gonna be following them step by step, so I don't have to keep looking at this the whole time. So so we've got but what did you think? What was the kind of? I mean, it is a little bit obtuse. Obviously, it's kind of going for a very strange little atmosphere. I personally, I really enjoyed that, but I'm excited to see what the what the actual the best ending is. So we're gonna do that very quickly. I just want to write this down. Oh. Ba-ba-ba. So right, so we're gonna do the so we've got I like the setting and characters, but I wish it was a little bit easier to follow. But I was really confused by everything else. Yeah, it's going for this with the it's a very to me, I read this as very metaphorical. Obviously, we've got characters that are literally named after gods and goddesses. You got the god, you got the devil as actual physical things, and it's in the we're in a kind of like a Christian camp and everything. So it feels pretty safe to say that this is going for some kind of allegory. And the theme of isolation and the way that is presented by the camp counselor as being good, as basically he says in the beginning that it is good to isolate friends who you believe aren't deserving, or that it's somehow it's basically it's cruel to be kind. It's cruel to be kind is kind to be cruel. Is that kind of mentality. So at the end of them, when one of the characters that you've excluded the most from the group, they are then vulnerable to the devil's influence, not for long, but they are overtaken by the devil for a short period of time before the two characters who have developed a close connection manage to overcome it. So I'm just going to make sure definitely, because I don't want to play this again and it being and missing it basically. Right, so I believe I know how to do this now. So I've got a list of this. There was one of the choices I just want to make sure that we definitely get it. And thank you for everyone who's still watching. I've still got a fair few people. Thank you so much. I really hope you're having a lovely Sunday. While we're kind of doing an intermission here, while I'm just looking up to make sure that we can get the golden ending. How's stuff? How's your week been? And what games have you been playing now that we're coming into the spooky season? Have you got any good spooky games that you're enjoying? Then please pop them in the chat above me. I'm gonna bring my light down a tiny bit, so I'm looking a little bit washed out there. So basically, right, so I think we've got it. I think we're ready. I have written down what I believe to be the right way to do this. And I'm not going to do all of I'm going to do my stupid shitty voice acting, but only for the new dialogue that we'll see. So I'm not going to do the whole thing again. So with this stuff, we've seen this beginning. Let's just roll past this. If we skip this, do we skip to the whole? Yeah, we skip to the next bit. So this is all the same as before. We've seen this. Okay, we talked to the camp counselor. Yeah, so now that we kind of know, I think the point of this game very much is to replay it a few times because you kind of want to see all the different scenarios. So this bit again we've seen. So I'm just going to be clicking past all this. What were we saying in the chat? Still playing the same stuff. Looking forward to the Overwatch event. Actually, haven't played that in a while. I haven't played that, God, in years. I am a little bit tempted. I always like the Overwatch Halloween events. They're always very fun. We got a good group south. I do so love the stupid faces. Here we fucking go. Right, so now we're going to pair off with Venus and Neptune. I'll go take care of the next one, guys. Catch up, okay? She goes, but Group South doesn't. They just watch. We can't focus on what we're doing or enjoy it while being watched by someone expecting something who won't say what and won't leave. Venus keeps getting distracted by the lights, and Neptune is keenly aware of the pit in her stomach. There's nothing ruder than denying us attention, distraction. God. Seriously, what do you want? Nothing. Nothing, we're cool. Nothing, you're cool. He's the one in trouble. Really? I must not be, since the captain's not here. Group South stares at Venus. Venus ignores them. They can stick around if they want. We can pretend to fix this siren all night. Hey Venus. Hey Venus, you're taking a while. Hey Venus, you're taking a while. Need help? No, Captain said I could do it alone. Go away, it's distracting. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Isn't Captain gonna be mad if he sees you slacking off? Nah. He was pretty pissed off last time, wasn't he? Nah, we're supposed to be here. Everyone was laughing. It's Venus's fault. Nah, we're supposed to be here. It's Venus's fault. Ah, God, I wish. The worst thing Venus has done is to not fuck up hard enough to get us all kicked out. What's your problem trying to get him to do something right when he could be doing something productive like fucking up and getting us all sent home? Yeah, ask him. Yeah, ask him. Yeah, ask him. The captain doesn't like you. Hey! I don't know why he doesn't like you, but the more you try to get on his good side, the worse he'll make it for you. He doesn't need a reason. He hates it when people try to get on his good side. He hates it because it's like you're telling him what to do. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Venus, you have to be done by now, right? Yeah. Group South is like a free-headed ass. That is exactly what they are. Venus? Venus! Oh, yeah, finished a while ago. What are you even looking at? Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry, I'll come down. Venus climbs down from the siren, which crackles softly with the faint static of the radio again. It's lower than normal. God is already warning us. What? Thanks. And I'm sorry for fucking up all the time. I literally don't care. They're idiots. They don't get it at all. They're so obsessed with you. It's so weird. They hate me now. Obviously. But is that supposed to make a difference? Does it not? Oh God, I really wish you would fuck up so bad even the captain hated you. It'd be a good look for you. Oh. But I don't think I actually could mess up on purpose, I mean. It's literally as easy as doing nothing. I know. Sometimes it feels harder to not do something than to do something. I wish I was a little more like you. You deal with this stuff so easily. Venus. Yes? You're never allowed to think I have it better off than you. Ever. It's the worst thing you can do. Oh. I'm sorry? Sometimes I kind of envy you, Venus. And other times I really kind of don't. Right, first one off. I'm ticking this off my list. That is ticked off the list now. The road there is through the woods, but not far. We just follow the sirens to where they're covered in vines and the lights don't work so well anymore. It's fine. It's fine. And I think we're back. I think this is going to be the same. So I'm just going to spare my poor throat and not go at it. You know, I feel so washed out because the light is a bit strong. I'm going to bring that down a bit. So we're looking now, gonna start again. We should get a choice coming up. Yes, so now we're going to do Jupiter and Venus. So it's this one. Was that the one we did last time? I can't remember if we were doing this last time. No, we didn't do this one last time. This is a different one. So more voice. This shack is full of shelves and drawers, all neatly, maniacally squeezed along the four walls. It's much prettier and sturdier than the one we're staying in, but it's inhumanely small. The house seems to have been built from modestly large dolls. We have to hunch over to get in, and we can't move without bumping into each other. We're full of two possibilities for how this happened. The possibility, which is weird, is that someone, possibly the captain, decided to make a 0.6 scale house on purpose for 0.6 scale humans, or dolls, or fun, and then turn it into storage. The possibility, which is scary, is that someone, possibly the captain, completely finished a 0.6 scale shack before realizing its measurements were off in the first place. If we find a tape, can you fix it? I think so? But it's kind of worrying for it to be like that. Maybe we should call the captain? We could do that. But let's try to get it working first. I'm a little worried. I'm sure it'll be okay if I talk to him. You'll be fine, I promise. I believe in you. Really? Just search that drawer, Venus. We root for drawers again, a little more intently. Are you scared of him? Got it. Oh, yay. I almost have it. It's way easier than I thought. Phew. See? Nice. I'm glad. I really didn't want to have to go back to the captain. Huh, yeah. I don't know if it's really that I'm scared of him, but it does make me worry. Oh, he doesn't hate you or anything, I don't think. I mean, it's nicer to you than a lot of people. Why does everyone think that? He never got mad at me, but I don't like being liked by him. It makes me think that there must be something wrong with me. I don't want to be the sort of person that he likes. It makes me shiver. He likes people he can make a little uncomfortable and won't get any trouble about it. Like us, I guess. Exactly us. We're the only people he likes, after all. I don't think it's going to do anything terrible. No, he wouldn't, but I don't know. Maybe he already did. Like, how you don't actually have to touch someone to touch someone? You know? That sounds weird. Forget it. 9 PM and I'm taking off another box. And then we're gonna do this again. The art is very cute. I'm gonna try and look up the artist for this. And I might link, if they have like an Instagram or something, I'll link it under the YouTube video. So they're talking about doing the Truth or Dare again. So because we've paired off 2 of the pairings, we've got 1 more to go. So we did Venus and Neptune the first time, we did Jupiter and Venus the next time, so we now gotta do Neptune and Jupiter. Which I think was the one we did last time. Yes, it was this one, so we're gonna just kind of go past this one. So great to see this game on Twitch again. How do you like it so far? I like this game a whole hell of a lot, actually. This is the second playthrough. Hi for joining, by the way. We did the first playthrough where I just kind of played and made choices on the spot, and this time we are trying to get the quote-unquote good ending. I think. So we're really liking it. We're really appreciating it so far. So the reason I'm if anyone is new, the reason I'm bringing past this is because I already did this bit in the first playthrough. We did this pairing. I do feel so bad for Venus. Oh, poor Venus. 10 PM everyone, and I'm making another tick here. Now this one, I'm not actually sure about this one. I might have to look this up, but there's a choice there. I'm not sure how we're gonna do. So this I think is a key one that we kind of skipped past last time, but knowing that when I see the ending, I think it is key to remember this. The devil is weak, humans are strong, and that is the way it has always been. Even a kid can kill the devil, all she has to do is try. Which we saw in the first ending. I'm going to turn the sound down a tiny bit there. I got the siren because I think the sirens are about to come on again, and they were quite loud last time, so I'm just bringing the sound down a tiny bit. So we're not getting earache again. But I do love this soundtrack. Actually, I really love how it's so affecting. Right. How do we not? We decide we're not going to split up. We're going to stay together. And then, far in the distance, we hear the devil singing. The devil knows our names. Knows us by heart. The devil is behind us, and in front of us, and above us, and below us. In every shadow cast by the flickering lights, in the gap between the path and the forest, right behind us. And then the devil is gone. We hold each other, as tight as we dare. So that was different the last time. We didn't get that choice before. That we could stick together, but now we have. So we're gonna move on to the next one. I love this. I do love this. Like the witch's brew style of drinking is wonderful. I never actually really did that much. I did it in uni a little bit. There was a couple of times where we would just mix all types of alcohol into one, and I swear to God, I don't think I've ever really been iller than when I was hungover. After I drunk like some horrible mixed concoction with like beers and spirits and vodka and ugh, not good. If you're gonna drink proper stuff. Right, now we are going to do Neptune and Venus. We're going to the top one. And that was the same we did before. Venus got a drink. Boys gotta get drunk. So we were pretty close actually to doing the proper one before. It is horrendous. Look, I'm not saying to kids to drink, but I'm saying if you are going to drink, don't drink these horrible concoctions. you will not regret not doing that. Time for Neptune to get sick again. We saw this last time. I'm a real sucker for this kind of dynamic with like the kind of world weary emo and the soft boy. I'm sorry, it's so it works on me. I'm easily for it. There we go. That was Neptune and Venus. We only got 2 more to go. Let's skip past this. Pretend it doesn't happen. Yeah, it's a good dynamic. I love it. I'm sorry, but I like him. So I think, yeah, we're actually going to do the same one we did last time. It is now Jupiter and Neptune. Again, we did this last time, but to be fair, I think this was my favourite scene of the last playthrough. Do you, what I remember from my childhood, now I don't know if this was a Swedish thing, but there used to be a game that you played when kids were too young to be playing games like this, probably. That was called the Russian Mail. And that was weird because that was definitely a game you shouldn't be playing if you're like 7 or 8. But we totally did. Yeah, Ryska Posten, it was called in Swedish. And that was kind of like this. But that was dumb. It was dumb, and I regret ever having taken part in it. Ryska Posten is straight culture. Everyone picked Hug when I played, yeah. Everyone always picked it, because you could pick, basically you could pick Handshake, Hug, or Kiss. Or there was like a 4th one. And everyone picked Handshake. Yeah, everyone just refused to do anything anyway, it's just pointless. That's the kind of thing you'd play when you're like 15 or something, and you know, and you actually do want to experiment, you know, but to get an excuse to do it. But it's so weird that like you had like 7, 8, 9-year-olds playing something that like where kissing was a part of the game. Yeah, it's like, it's weird to be like having touch be such a crucial part of something. Right, last option now. I think this is the same choice we made last time too. But we're gonna pick Venus and Jupiter in the next one. I'm pretty sure we actually did pick that before. I probably should have picked a pairings that went against the golden path, so to speak. So yeah, I'm just looking at Venus and Jupiter. So it's Venus and so don't make that mistake. That is definitely Jupiter, isn't it? Yes. It kind of bugs you. I keep second guessing the symbols. Slow as it felt so adult, yeah. Why won't the others just come help? Because we can do it, I guess? I hate being treated like this. Like what? Like a scapegoat. I mean, that's not it. But it totally is. If we were in the normal scouts, they'd rush to help us. They act like real teams and take care of each other and get crystalline diodes and transformation sequences. We can get them too, we just have to get through this. Right, try hard. It doesn't hurt to try. I know it's no guarantee. Not everyone in the normal scouts try all that hard, you know. Most of them did. Harder than I could. Do you think everyone in the normal scouts tried harder than you ever have? Well, if that's true, then it's true. But even if one person didn't try as hard as you got more than you have to say it isn't fair. You sure won't budge on this, will you? Doesn't it feel unfair? It's just reality. It's reality on purpose. Reality that's someone's fault. You can still get better at this if you try, you know? It's not fair, but it's not the end. So, when someone brings it from the start and then say, try your best, doesn't that make you mad? Doesn't that make you so inconsolably mad you'd never want to try it at all? You're hard to figure out sometimes, Venus. Sometimes even more than Neptune is. Really? Maybe I just don't get it. If you put in the minimum, you'll be fine. Right? That's what I do. Does it work? Yeah, well, mostly. Well, better than nothing. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I can't. Not when it comes to this. What is this? Whatever they want out of me that's not fixing radios. To be tougher? To grow up? To... What's that? Hey, what's wrong? Can you see that? See what? There, right there. I don't... It's so bright. Venus, hey, stop. It's close, I just want to see. There's nothing there. But... Venus, I'm telling you, I don't see it. Okay. Okay, and that should be the last one. I'm making a note here. It's done. Talk to God again. We're going to find out, as we did last time, that the devil is here. But what will have changed? That's what we're going to find out. Oh, darling. I miss you. I've always missed you. I can still remember what your faces were like. I've missed them since before you were born. Please come back. I know I can't offer much. The bodies I can give you are weak. The stories I tell are impossible. My world is even more precarious than this one. But please come back. It hurts to see you like this so much. So unhappy in these bodies of yours. Stricken by those stories. Forced to live in so much pain. I can't even come save you. But I can promise one thing. There is room for 3 in my world. And only 2 in his. 3 a.m. We know the devil. Oh? She was nice. Captain was right. God is right. We're dead. Wow. We are truly, completely, objectively, theologically, absolutely the worst. It's my fault. I put the radio on the wrong frequency. How could I be so stupid? How could I fuck up so bad? They will never ever forgive us. Oh. Here they come. The sirens are calling. The scouts are coming. I don't want to go through that terrible moment. It'll be fine. 1 hit, 1 second. Beautifully blessed scout attack. And we'll wake up and everything will be normal. And all will be forgiven. Mostly. Right? Neptune? Neptune? Neptune janks the antenna off the house radio. If God hates the devil so much, he should kill it himself. But instead just a bunch of assholes and kids like us are going to come. Neptune kicks the speakers. And they're all fucking jerks. What do they know? Jupiter grabs her. Let go of me. The devil rules. Neptune, stop. What else are we supposed to do? If the devil is like, you all are cool, what else are we supposed to do? Let's hang out with him. So let's go. Let go of me. But I don't want to. I can't. I just can't let go. Neptune drops the antenna. Jupiter. Where is the devil? Is he supposed to be here? We know the devil. And it's us, right? It has to be. Why? Because obviously. But where is it? Don't make me say all the reasons why it's so clear we deserve it. But stop. Where? It's got to be. This is awful. I know. Let me wreck it. No. Oh, fuck you. Why are you so good? Let go of me. Hail Satan. It's not gonna work just like that, you know. You don't know that. People are much stronger than the devil. If it weren't, would it be fine? You'd fight if we could win, right? Stop, that's awful. You're awful. You're being good for people that fucking hate you. You're good even if you say you're not good, because what else kind of person would hate themselves but someone who is really good? I'm so mad. Why not martyr yourself for us this time? For you. You deserve. Found it. And there is Venus. Like a flower, Venus is in bloom. Like a heart, Venus is beating. Like a soul, she's shining like a soul. I am the devil. Her arm lies on the floor. It's a pale, bloodless thing. Somebody else's body now, not hers. Oh my god. The devil rules. I pulled and it came off. I don't want it anymore. Let me leave it there. Did it hurt? No, not even a little. The edges look rough. You shouldn't touch it. Here, is that okay? Yeah. Wow, it really does come right off. Feels like plastic. Where did the blood go? This is so cool. Your arm is so soft. What's it made of, you think? You should get away. What's Venus gonna do? He's the devil. So are you. We should stop. It's like... I didn't realize how much my body was bothering me all the time before. And when they're peeled off, it finally feels like I don't have to think about them so much. Like normal. We're stronger than this. It's not normal, it's not good, it's not okay. But we don't have to be. I don't want to be. Why should we? Because. Just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should do it. Okay, sure. Which one of us should it be then? Who's going to get in trouble for being the devil and who's going to get away? All that matters, all we need is one of us to be just a little worse than the others. And the rest of us will be fine. Stop, don't say this, it's so ugly. No, it's fine. It's normal. It happens every day, the captain said so. No, it's fucked up, it's evil, I don't want it, of course I don't want that. I know, you're a really good person. Of course it's ugly. What's ugly isn't having choosing one to be the scapegoat. What's ugly is we have to choose it all. It's because you think it's ugly too. That I like you so much, Jupiter. No, I... Stop. 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 This can't be happening. Venus needs her arm back, and you both need to stop saying those things because I know them, okay? Obviously I know them. I'm not stupid. I know Camp and the captain, everyone is messed up. But what else do you expect me to do? I want to leave this camp, this state, this planet, but I can't. I just can't. It's like a reflex, I can't stop it. I don't know what to do, I'm not making any sense. Help, stop. Let's just go back, before it's too late. Jupiter, come here. What? Feel. Neptune takes Jupiter's hand. Did you know I hate this? I hate it so much. And everyone who says I'm pretty just makes me hate it more. Jupiter, we should still go back. But if you try to make me, I'll kill you. Don't make us have to keep those bodies we hate. Don't make us go back to those people. Don't make us have to go home. And I won't let you do that to yourself either. Of course I don't want to. I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to do that to me. I don't want to do that to Venus. Could you just... Can you just make me? Do you want it to not be your fault? Do you want me to make you so you don't have to take any responsibility? That's sweet. No, I'm not. I won't do that for her. She has to say yes. That's also kind of sweet. I'm scared. It's okay, we promise. We really promise. But you need to promise too. Promise me hell is right there, right behind that door, all of it. Promise, really promise, there's no going back. If that's really true, if you can really promise me, then I'll go, and I won't feel bad about it at all. Promise me there's no chance, okay? If I taste what it's like, I know there's no way I'll be happy being human ever again. If I have to be in my old body again, I'll die. If you also promise that I won't ever have it again, what I will promise you is I won't drag you down, I'll stop thinking you're so cool, I won't ever envy again. I promise, when you say you're fine, I will never stop yelling at you until you stop lying. Ha ha. Don't laugh. There's a song on the dead radio that's been playing for a while, but now it's so loud it erases every feeling, drowns out every sound. And oh, how beautiful it is. 4 a.m. This is the new touch, the feeling of fingers pushing painlessly through our skin, the feeling of the muscle and fat, the weight of it, the intention. It's best friends forever, it's a first kiss, it's a love story. It's imaginable, but it doesn't exist anywhere, not on any planet. We're a dream. We're becoming people no other people have ever been. A human, the humans are not. We reach out to each other. Unlike Venus, whose body peels off like the shell of an egg, Jupiter is messier, or she would be if her blood wasn't now lighter than air. It curls like a mist around her. A storm is sure to come. Neptune is starting to run clear. All the ink and sick has boiled away. Venus is really good at helping, and so patient too. She's a fountain, seeping through the floorboards, bringing the flood. Jupiter finds the spot where Venus's shoulder blade is weeping, and pulls with as many hands as she can. When it comes out, it stares at them, surprised, as if she can hardly believe she can see. She has a hand for every kind of touch. That hand is for hitting, that hand is for petting, that hand is for grabbing, that hand is for holding. The devil isn't lonely. The crackling, broken radio song is louder and more lovely every minute. We are our own company now. We asked to be let out, and we let ourselves out. The rest of the kids are coming for us, with God and the radio, ready to undo our wish. But they will not. They won't touch us. One moment is all we need. To share, to yearn, to carve us into the world. There is nothing to fear when there is two against the devil. But we can't wait to see what they'll do against the three worst girls since Eve. Camp is much nicer now that we've made some changes. The right angles were boring and distracting, and it was much too small. The captain has no stories left for us. Neptune would not be satisfied until every lie was gone. There's a crack as Jupiter tears down a siren, so Venus can set up a new kind, tuned to a different station. Group South helps. They don't have to feel like they're supposed to hate her anymore, so they don't. Love shines through in the end. Neptune lets herself flow into the lake. It's going to take a lot of time before anyone notices if anything is wrong with the water, longer still to figure out where it's coming from. We're hoping we can have a quiet time until then, with all of us. It went very badly with all of them against us three. We can only hope it will get even worse. As it turns out, they were pretty unhappy, those bodies too. We're not too worried about it. We're not too worried about if more come after us. Actually, we hope they send us lots and lots of kids much better behaved than we were. Adults also hate perfect kids who love the world so much that they can't stop themselves from saving it. And oh, do the kids know it. Otherwise, they'd never try so hard, would they? So we think they'll like it here too. A new world with new bodies. How lovely will that be? We have a new apple for everyone in the world. Explain. Yeah, that was it. So, I'm bringing the sound down a little bit. I'm going to let the credits roll again. See everyone who worked on this game. So basically, I can't tell you right away how I feel about that. I'm going to have to let that simmer for a little bit. How I interpreted this game. But I would say I think it's interesting. It does a lot of interesting things. The idea of winning effectively at the end, submitting to the devil, being done by refusing to isolate anyone, by against the world telling you to stick together and to basically be true to themselves. That's basically what they do in the end. Their bodies, I feel, represent the world in a weird way. Like, I would say the way I read it, at least, is that when they shed their bodies and they all sort of become one, that is them rejecting the ideals that are basically making them miserable. And so when you have that moment with Jupiter and Neptune, who are clearly falling in love with each other, by them they say that, well, we can't say this out loud. There's an implication there that they can't. The world is somehow forbidding them from being who they are and doing what they do. And what they sort of say in the end is, we don't have to live up to those standards anymore. So they submit, and what the devil says there on the radio as well is that in his world, in God's world, you can only be two. In my world, you can be three. Well, I mean, you can read that in a very literal way, that you can talk about from a relationship point of view. That you could say that in our society, the expectation is that people pair up. That is the standard way to be in a relationship, or you have one best friend you have one partner, but they reject that, and the devil says, in my world there's space for free. Hello, Ralph. So I'm gonna have to sort of sit on that a little bit and read other people's analysis of it. But I am a fan of this game. I'm gonna bring the music up a little bit. I really liked how it played off, and I liked both endings. Good evening, Simpa. Nice, completely unknown game to me. Yeah, I will say, actually, I should say this. I didn't make this clear earlier. No, you're not going in there. The reason I know about this game was because of a video done by a great YouTube channel called Errant Signal. And what I will do actually is I will link to that video in the description on the YouTube video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, scroll down and watch that video. And that was where I found out about this game, and I've been wanting to play this for a long time, and I'm very glad that I did. And I've still got some people in the chat. Thank you so much for following along today. It's been so great to had some people to watch. But I think that's gonna be me done for today. This has been a lovely Sunday stream. Next up, I'm not sure what game to play next. What I might do is I might go on Twitter, and let me actually bring up the scene again. Do that. What I might do actually is do a poll on Twitter, because there are a couple of games that I'd be curious to play, and it will be seeing which ones you would be more interested in watching. So that's actually what I'll do. I'm going to let you know which options there is, and then we'll see. So yeah, sorry, it's okay. You can watch if you do want to watch this, you can watch the archive on it. But thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it, Simpa. It's always great to see you. Ralphie, if you want to come up, come up. Okay? Oh, he's not going to. But I will. No. If you're gonna come and demand attention, you're gonna have to cope. Sorry, but you're just gonna have to cope. So check out my Twitter, and I will let you know what game. Okay, fine, fine. And I will let you know what game there is. There are a couple that I'd love to do, but we'll see which one you want to see. But I'll say have a lovely rest of your Sunday evening, and have a lovely week. Thank you again. I cannot thank you enough for all the new followers. Everyone has popped in. You're all so great. The fact that you're spending this time with me, you're sharing these games with me, means a lot to me, genuinely. So thank you so much. I am looking. Unfortunately, no one that I'm following is currently streaming. So I can't raid you off to anyone, sadly. So I'm just going to leave you as is. And I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I will see you again on Tuesday for a brand new game then. And take care. Bye-bye.